Good. 1, 2. Good. All right. Turn this down a little bit. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Auburndale High School for tonight's Merriwood South boys basketball matchup. It is the visiting Assumption Royals and the home Auburndale Eagles. Assumption coming in winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Auburndale coming off a 1-point win, a comeback fashion win over Athens last week, and looking to build some momentum heading into the postseason. Auburndale, unlike a lot of teams, isn't really taking the week before the playoffs lightly. They've got 3 games next week: Monday against Amherst, Tuesday against Loyal, and then Thursday they wrap up the season and the conference season at Edgar. We got a lot of games going on tonight on Selesky Sports, including what could pan out to a Merriwood South Conference Championship game. It is the Marathon Red Raiders and the Newman Catholic Cardinals in Marathon tonight. Jason Zaleski and Dan Ross have that one. And we got a whole slate of other games going on as well. Check those all out at SeleskySports.com. Our weekly schedule is updated and raring and ready to go for our games tonight. These two teams met back on December 20th. That was a 64-36 win for the Auburndale Eagles. And I think 34 or 36-12 lead at halftime for Auburndale. It was a Alex Wilford 20-point game. Alex Wilford 20-point game for Auburndale that night en route to a win before the Christmas break. So, talked to Coach Paltz after their win against Northland Lutheran on Tuesday. Said they aren't, at this point of the season, and rightfully so, not scared of anyone as they come into tonight at 10-12 on the year. Auburndale at 17-3. Again, they've got 2 home games next week, Amherst and Loyal. So, again, haven't been at all the Auburndale home games, but I would assume that they probably do senior night next week. So our announcements, our national anthem, and then our starting lineups coming up right now on Selesky Sports.
The Auburndale Eagles.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Welcome back to Auburndale High School. Starting lineups first for the Assumption Royals, a 6-foot senior, number 1, Frank Matot. 5'10", senior number 3, Ryan Shaw. 5'8", junior number 10, Jack Wiedmeyer. 5'10", freshman number 11, JT Schlafer. And a 6' senior number 24 is Nick Lieberg. For the Auburndale Eagles, again, 17-3 on the year. All three of those losses have come in the Merriwood South Conference. Senior number 5, Lucas Yeski. Senior number 11, Alex Wilfert. Junior number 23 is Evan Scholl. Senior number 24 is Mason White Eagle. And junior number 35 is Caden Weinferter. Of course, head coached by Chad Weinferter for the Auburndale Eagles. Should be a good one here tonight. The Royals have playing their best ball of the year, and Auburndale on their home court is very, very hard to beat. It'll be Wilfert and Lieberg to jump center. And Wilfert coming down will win the opening tip. Working from right to left is Auburndale. Home white jerseys. Again, they are an outstanding three-point shooting team when they can get hot. And Weinferter from the corner starts just like that. Caden Weinferter starts it off. 3-0 Auburndale just underway. And coast to coast, it's JT. Schlafer puts it in, answers right back. Again, the Royals only had 12 points in the first half in their first outing back on December 20th in Wisconsin Rapids. Left side for Wilfert. Free throw line, down low to White Eagle. Fakes to the middle, goes baseline. Three-pointer for Yeski is off the mark. Good box out there by Lieberg and out of bounds to Assumption with 17:04 to go first half. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Shaw on the right side, Matot back up to Shaw. Wiedmeyer on the left wing. Lieberg looks to the top of the key for Matot. Goes baseline to Frank, hands it off to Wiedmeyer. Just left of the circle for Lieberg, back over to JT at the free throw line, spins, hands it off to Ryan Shaw against Mason White Eagle. Auburndale switches every screen. Matot spins it to Lieberg. Nick all the way in the lane, splits the defense and puts it in. Split the double team, and Nick put it in. The Royals have a 4-3 lead. Left side for Wilfert. White Eagle goes baseline. Foul is going to go on Nick Lieberg. Nick's first foul, team's first foul. Nearly 2 minutes gone by first half. Seeds for the boys come out Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. Expect some happy Auburndale fans if things go as calculated right now. But we'll see how that goes all on Sunday. Euro step for Shaw, and White Eagle's going to pick up the foul. And Ryan will head to the line for a couple of free throws. And you can find all those seed projections on ZaleskiSports.com. Sign up for VIP. Have all those before the seeds are released by the WIAA on Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock. They went for the girls anyway. Divisions 5-1. The Royals leading 6-3, 15:50 to go. Yeski against Matot. Yeski goes baseline, spins in the lane, right hand, strong take, rebounded by Schlafer. Good defense there by Matot. JT into the front court, spins in the lane, out to Wiedmeyer. And miscommunication between Shaw and Lieberg and turns it over. Zach Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair. Custom-built desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Look to Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids. Wilfert with a nice crossover, and he's going to get fouled hard by Schlafer. And Wilfert will head to the line for a couple of free throws for Auburndale. And Auburndale this year has lost twice to Marathon and once to Newman. Those are their only losses on the year, all in the Merriwood South. First one for Wilfort's left short. Head into Fleet Farm and get big savings on Milwaukee tools. Check out their selection of tool kits and tool storage options and save up to $200. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Wilford 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Shaw into the front court. Backs it out against White Eagle. Lieberg at the right elbow. Hands it off to Shaw all the way to the basket. Good straight up defense. And they're going to say it was off of Ryan Shaw last. Good defense there by Wilford and Weinfurter. Caden to inbound. The backcourt for Yeski. Hands it off to Evan Scholl. Left side against Schlafer. White Eagle in the lane. Kicks it out. Swings around to Scholl. Down low to Mason. Skips it to Weinfurter. Top of the key for Yeski. Lucas straight on. Bang. And we're tied up at 6 with 14.5 minutes to go in the first half. Schlafer all the way to lane. Spins off the mark. And it's loose. And Wilforts travels with it. That'll be Assumption basketball with 14:26 to go. Mayta in the corner. Wiedmeyer skips it over to Shaw. There's going to be an offensive foul. It's going to go on JT. That'll be his second. And Jack Clod will check in for Assumption. Again, that right wrist taped up. But good to go for the end of this season for Coach Pultz. Evan Scholl with it. Hands it off to Wilford. Drives. And they're going to get called for the travel. And turnover on Alex Wilford. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Maytod up ahead in the lane. Pull-up jumper is off the mark. Wide left. Rebounded by Wilford. Up ahead to White Eagle. Intercepted by Wiedmeyer. Wiedmeyer into the front court. Shaw goes baseline. Kicks it out to Maytod for 3. Is way strong. Rebounded by Wilford. Up ahead to Weinfurter. Left side for Yeski. Top the key for Scholl. Evans spins. Weinfurter over and good. Over Wiedmeyer. Weinfurter's about 6'5", 6'3", 6'4", 6'5", and Jack Wiedmeyer's 5'8". All the way to the basket. Blocked by Wilford. And taken by Weinfurter. Coach Paul says you got to switch when you can, and Caden Weinfurter is going to get called for a double dribble. Coach Weinfurter still asking an explanation on that double dribble. He explained it to Caden. Shaw up ahead to Maytop, breaking the press. Right side for Wiedmeyer. Clot in the corner, 9-6 in favor of Auburndale. A little 6-0 run are the Eagles. They're all three-pointers so far tonight for Auburndale. Maytot to Stats. Right side for Wiedmeyer. Auburndale, a long team. Long in length with their arms. Stats to the right elbow. Back out to Shaw. Ryan for 3 in the corner. Airballed it. Royals have been strong on a lot of their shots so far tonight. Weinfurter with it. Spins. Picks up his dribble in the corner for Trayton Weber. Fakes the handoff. Open for 3. Top key is good. And Coach Paultz will take a timeout. Evan Scholl buries the 3. And Auburndale leads 12-6. Back to Auburndale after this. Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Welcome back to Auburndale High School. As first time out taken tonight by Assumption was Coach Paltz after that three-pointer by Evan Scholl. Ryan Shaw with it into the front court for Assumption. Maytot, top of the key for Ryan Shaw into Nick Lieberg. Lieberg drives and finishes. Nick had 11 in their first meeting. He was the leading scorer that night for Assumption. Blake Rabb, Weinfurter over to Rabb. Hands it off to Scholl. Evan Scholl against Cade Stats. A lot of hands there. Finds Caden Anderson. Long three. Way off the mark. Or not way off the mark, but it was off the mark. That was a NBA three for Caden Weinfurter. Maytot with it. Hands it off to Wiedemeyer. 12-8. Auburndale. 2-3 zone for the Eagles. Stats at the free throw line. Maytot out to Wiedemeyer, over to Shaw. Top of the key, Wiedemeyer. Stats free throw line. Maytot right wing. Pull up jumper, right elbow is off the mark. Rebounded by Caden Weinfurter. Up ahead to Caden Anderson. Anderson on the right wing. Goes baseline against Stats. Cade cuts him off. Hands off to Trayton Weber. Weber to Anderson in the corner. 10-20 to go. There's a foul on Frank Maytot with 10-20 left. 12-8 Auburndale. Coach's Corner Bar and Grill at the Ridges Golf Course is open Thursday through Saturday from 4 p.m. to close with $12 pizzas on Thursday, fish fry Friday, and Saturday is $4 burgers and 75-cent wings. Dinner is served at the Coach's Corner Bar and Grill at the Ridges Thursday through Saturday. Turnover after the inbound. Maytot up ahead to Ryan Shaw, just crossed the timeline with 10 minutes to go in the first half. Left side for Wiedemeyer, top of the key for Maytot, back over to Jack. Wiedemeyer dribbles out to Shaw, top of the key for Maytot. Spins back over to Ryan Shaw on the right wing. Lieberg in the lane, turns and left it short. And the offense rebound to Nick Lieberg. Nick puts his head down, hands off to Ryan Shaw. Reverse off the mark and off. Good play there by Cade Stats off of Lucas Yeski. 9:36 to go, 12-8 Auburndale. Lieberg, right wing. Maytot, back over to Lieberg. Skips it to Wiedemeyer, over to Shaw on the left side. Top of the key for Wiedemeyer. Back out, Shaw, Stats. A baseline, and bad pass there by Cade Stats, right in the arms of Caden Anderson. Yeski beyond the volleyball line. Rabb, left side for Weinfurter, or excuse me, Wilford. Good cut there by Caden Anderson. Turns, bucket and one. Caden Anderson will head to line for +1. See if he'll go. He'll go on Nick Lieberg. That'll be his second as well. And JT will have to check in with his 2 fouls. Mason White Eagle back in the game for Auburndale with 9:04 to go. 14-8 Eagles. And the end one is good. Gets the hometown roll, does Caden Anderson. Wiedmeyer skips it to nobody, passes it to nobody, and turns it over. Halfway through this first half, 15-8. Auburndale. Royals led this game at 1.6 to 3. Yeski top the key for Anderson. Down to Wilford. A cutting Yeski. And Lucas will head to line for a couple of free throws. Ryan Shaw picks up his first foul. Team foul number 6. 8:44 to go in the first half. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business, now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Lucas Yeski goes 2 for 2 from the line. Just like that, the lead is ballooned to 9. 17-8 in favor of Auburndale. Shaw with it. Hands it off to JT in the corner. Back over to Ryan. Top of the key for Jack Wiedmeyer. Right side for Schlafer. JT goes baseline. Skips it to Wiedmeyer. Maytot for 3. And too strong. Close out there by Wilford. Ran into Coach Weinferter and recovers and regains the ball for Auburndale. Wilford all the way to the basket. He's going to get fouled by Kate Stats. And Alex Wilford head to the line for a couple more free throws. Team foul number 7 already on Assumption. Running can be hard on your body, whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or for just daily exercise. Turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. Full timeout taken by the Royals. We'll be back in 60 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Rustic Redefined is the area's boutique clothing store for women and children. You'll find a personalized shopping experience with unique and trendy styles to choose from. Rustic Redefined specializes in affordable clothes and accessories with red carpet service. Find your individual style at Rustic Redefined on 8th Street South in Wisconsin Rapids and Rustic Redefined on Facebook.
Welcome back to Auburndale High School. Some other scores from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Columbus Catholic is up 20-10 on Gilman in the first half. Wilford is 0 for 4 from the free throw line tonight for Auburndale. Maytod with it. Drives, poked away by Wilford, but into the hands of Kate Stats. Shaw out to Wiedmeyer, right side. Maytot over to Wiedmeyer. Stats at the free throw line. Back out and turns over again. Weinferter up ahead to Wilford. Back over to Weinferter. Free throw line. Yeski in the lane. Right side for Scholl. Left side for Wilford. Spins the lane. Back out. Weinferter, quick release 3 and buries it. Caden's got 9 here in the first half, and it's 20-8 Auburndale. Right side for Maytot. In the corner for Schlafer. Stats at the free throw line. Kicks out to Shaw. Ryan goes baseline. Hands it off to JT and puts it in. The assist to Shaw. The basket to Schlafer. 7 minutes to go in the first half. 20-10. As Weinferter goes all the way to the basket. Coast to coast for the big fella. He's got 11. And right at JT, who's got 2 fouls. Shaw spins in the lane. Nifty move there by Shaw, off the mark on the layup. Maytot, wide open three. His back rim. Tipped up, tipped, taken by Weinferter. White Eagle, double dribbled with it. With 6:27 to go here in the first half. Winters in Wisconsin can be a challenge. Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling in Wisconsin Rapids has more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling today. 22-10 Auburndale with 6:10 to go in the first half. Found a cutting Shaw, and Ryan's got 4 tonight. 9:51 on the career with 1+ games to go. All depending on how the postseason goes for Assumption. Weinferter up, count it. Wilfert puts it in and 1. And JT just picked up his 3rd foul. Alex Wilfert, his first points of the night, but he'll head to line for +1. Alex Wilfert is 1 for 5 from the free throw line. And Claude will check in for Schlafer, who, again, has got 3 fouls. 25-12 Auburndale, 5:52 to go in the first half. Score update from Marathon. Marathon and Newman boys. Marathon 26 and Newman 22 in the first half. Shaw, Lieberg. And it turns, and Lieberg can't finish. There's going to be a foul on the rebound. The foul is going to go on Lucas Yeski. Shaw to inbound. Still looking, finds Wiedmeyer as the outlet. Maytot, left side, top key for Wiedmeyer. Over to Klott. Lieberg at the right elbow. Maytot, left side. And had a cutter. It was knocked away and then kicked. 5:14 to go in the first half. Lieberg. Was baseline as Wiedmeyer. Finds Klott. Out to Lieberg. Nick in the lane. Out to Shaw. Ryan for 3. Good. Ryan Shaw buries a 3. And it's 25-15. Scholl with it against Klott. Hands it off to Yeski. Finds a cutting Wilfert. The reverse layup, and he got the English spin on it. A little bit of English on it, and Wilfert's going to go to line for +1 again. Ryan picks up his second. And the end one is left short, tipped up, taken by Lieberg. 1 for 6 from the line tonight for Alex Wilfert. Shaw with it, spins out of it, and taken away by Yeski. And Coach Paul says, don't do it, Ryan, as Yeski puts it in. 4:20 to go in the first half, 29-15 in favor of Auburndale. Maytot to Wiedmeyer, nearly traveled with it. And Lieberg got it poked away, ball's on the floor. Another run-out layup for Yeski, and again another layup. And it's 31-15. Poked away again by Scholl. Up ahead to Wilfert. Alex left the layup short. Shaw quickly into the front court. Out to Lieberg in the corner. Nick all the way to the basket. And a good strong take there by Nick Lieberg. And And Nick's going to head to the line for a couple of free throws. It's a winter blitz sale at Stone Innovations. With the purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile backsplash and labor. And check out the discounts on flooring. The winter blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. Nick Lieberg 2 for 2 from line. He's got 6 here in the first half. Mentioned Marathon and Newman, another conference championship on the line in Wausau. 2 of them tonight. The other is Marshfield at Wausau West for boys. If Marshfield can win, they will win the Wisconsin Valley Conference. And the layup is good for Ryan Shaw. The score from Wausau is 22-10 Marshfield. Weinfurter, pull-up jumper right inside the three-point arc. It's going to be a foul on Mason White Eagle. That's going to be team foul number 4 on Auburndale. 31-19 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Maytot, Wiedmeyer, backcourt. Back up to Maytot. Finds Lieberg along the sidelines. And Nick Lieberg with it all the way to the lane. Klott kicks out to Maytot. Three-pointer left side. And off the mark. Tipped around. Rebounded by Wiedmeyer. Three-pointer for Shaw is good. Ryan's got 3 more. 12 for Ryan tonight. A 9-point game with 2:15 to go. Left side for Anderson. Rob with it. Rab. Good quick move there by Mason White Eagle. Anderson goes all the way. Poked away by Lieberg. Klott for the Royals. Jack is going to get fouled on the drive. That's going to go on Lucas Yeski. Team foul number 5. Wilfert, Weber, and Scholl check back in. And Kate Stats checks in for Nick Lieberg with 1:55 to go in the first half. Wiedmeyer on the outlet. Maytot left side. Shaw in the corner. Back out to Maytot. Stats. Maytot lets a 3 fly. Book it. Maytot's first points. And it's a 6-point game. Scholl against Stats. Out to Weinfurter for 3 and can't get it to go. Ryan Shaw with it. Ryan into the front court. Out to Maytot. Stats to the left elbow. Right side for Klott. Down low to Shaw. Gets bumped out of his spot. Maytot with it again. 1 minute to go in the first half. 31-25. Auburndale on top. Maytot open for 3 and left it short. The look Assumption was looking for just off the mark. 50 seconds to go in the first half. Weinfurter down low to Weber. Scholl spins in the lane. Wilford with it. Left side for Weinfurter against Jack Klott. 30 seconds to go first half. Blake Rabb on the right side. Wilford top of the key against Shaw. 25 seconds to go. Scholl baseline. Blake Rabb with it. 15 seconds to go. Evan Scholl at the midcourt stripe. 10 seconds left. Weinfurter. Wilford with it. Somehow got it to him. Up and got it to go. Maytot, 3-quarter court. Good if it goes. And over the top of the backboard and off the mark. An exciting end to this first half. Auburndale 33, Assumption 25, back in 2 minutes on Zaleski Sports.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
If you think it's cold outside now, just wait. Nasty weather is on the way, but you don't have to freeze. Get your vehicle into MobileLink for a remote car starter. When it comes to remote starters, there is only one leader in central Wisconsin with over 5,000 units installed. Blake at MobileLink. You work hard, and it's time to treat yourself to something you will use all the time. Schedule that remote starter and start beating Old Man Winter.
Welcome. How may we help you?
New windows, new garage, new car, swimming pool, tuition. We're not talking scholarship here. And a vacation.
Our affordable home equity line of credit may be just what you need.
Medical expenses, braces for our youngest. How about the dog? Roof. How about the roof? And did I mention how long I wanted that vacation to be?
Your money, your life. How may we help you?
First half scoring for Auburndale. Lucas Yeske with 9. Caden Anderson with 3. Alex Wilfer with 7. Evan Scholl with 3. And Caden Weinfurter finished with 11. 4 3-pointers in the first half for Auburndale, 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Frank Matot finished with 3. Ryan Shaw finished with 12. JT Schlafer finished with 4. And Nick Lieberg finished with 6 in the first half for the Assumption Royals. Royals hit 3 3-pointers and were 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Again, score updates from around the Zaleski Sports Network. Marathon up in the first half over Newman Catholic, 36-32. Standing room only in Marathon tonight for the conference championship game in the Merriwood South, most likely. Assumption takes on Marathon next Thursday. Not sure who Newman has left. But again, standing room only in Marathon tonight. As it's 36-32 with 1:46 to go in that first half in Marathon. From Stratford, 23-22 Stratford over Edgar. Mosney and Medford. Medford leading 21-16 in the first half. Great crowd in Mosney as well. Pacelli and Wild Rose, 41-12. Pacelli about to clinch the Central Wisconsin South Conference. The other one is Columbus Catholic and Gilman. That's on the boys' side. 44-20 in favor of Columbus Catholic. They are still in the first half in Marshfield in that one. See if we can get you some other scores here from the Zaleski Sports Network. Mosney up 20-5 on Medford on the girls' side. Again, tournament action starts on Tuesday in the girls. For the girls anyway. The Auburndale girls will have a first-round bye. And they'll take on the winner of Marathon and Nakusa on Friday. The Assumption girls will take on Port Edwards on Tuesday in the opening round of the postseason. And then Friday they'll await the winner of Pacelli and Rosholt. Not a lot of girls games tonight beg to differ. There's a lot of girls' games tonight. Didn't think there were, but there are a lot of girls' games tonight. Again, head over to wisports.net for all of the scores and finals. Go to ZaleskiSports.com for updated standings from our main coverage conferences here this year. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Van Aert, State Farm, on auto, homeowners, renters, and more for both Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield. Find Kerry Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started today. And we're in a halftime break, 33-25 in favor of the Auburndale Eagles. Assumption jumped out to a 6-2 lead, and Auburndale was out to 15-6, I believe, at one point. And Assumption got it down to as little as 6. It was 31-25 before the final bucket by Alex Wilfert. And that's where we stand right now. About 4 minutes to go before the second half gets underway. We'll stay here for a little while. Wait for Sydney. Mavs, Sydney Seavey on the broadcast tonight from Auburndale. Again, thank you all for tuning in all season long, all winter long. And again, all depending on location and team and scenarios for our games. Then we'll figure out our boys' playoff schedule. Assumption will host Marathon, as mentioned, next Thursday. We'll have that game for you on Zaleski Sports from Wisconsin Rapids. Still in the first half in Marathon, 40-37 Red Raiders. A very high scoring first half. Again, standing room only in Marathon. Looks like the final seconds of the first half. Jason Zaleski, Dan Ross in attendance, Mike Wenlett in productions. And the first half in Marathon is over, and it is 42-37 Marathon over Newman Catholic at the halftime break. So once this game finishes, you'll most likely be able to tune in to watch the end of that one in Marathon. So 33-25. Yeah, we'll take another break. We'll be back. Yep, we'll be back with the start of the second half after this on Zaleski Sports.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service. Keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
Welcome back to Auburndale High School. Second half about to get underway. 33-25 Auburndale. JT Schlafer back in the game for the Royals. 3 fouls for JT. Assumption trails by 8. Trailed by 22, I think, in their first outing. Nick Lieberg right at Caden Weinfurter. Blocks at JT with an offense rebound off the mark and out of bounds off of Lucas Yeski, staying with the Royals. 15 seconds gone by in the half. Shaw to inbound. Schlafer in the corner. Back to man for Auburndale. Up by 8. They're in that zone a lot of the first half. Schlafer spins the lane off of his foot. Scholl up ahead to Yeski. Out to Weinfurter. Caden hands it off to Lucas Yeski. Yeski to Scholl to Wilfert. Down low to Weinfurter. Spins in the lane, finds Evan Scholl. Top the key, Yeski. Wilfert. 3-pointer left side is buried. Alex Wilfert. He's got 10. That win against Auburndale, that win against Athens last week, earlier this week, one of the two. There's a 3-pointer for Matot off the mark. Rebounded by Scholl. But Alex Wilfert was on fire from that spot where he just buried that 3-pointer. On that left wing. Weinfurter 3-pointer in the corner is a bit too strong. Rebounded by Shaw. Ryan coast to coast. Nick Lieberg steps into a 3. The big fella left it short. Rebounded by Scholl. Up ahead to Alex Wilfert. Weinfurter. Against Shaw. Again, Ryan's got 2 fouls as well. Evan Scholl tipped away by Ryan Shaw and staying with Auburndale with 16:13 to go in the ball game. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call our buddy Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468, 715-213-4468. Yeski in the corner for White Eagle. Back over to Wilfert. 36-25. Auburndale on top. Weinfurter against Wiedmeyer. Hands it off to Scholl. Evan. Back over to Weinfurter in the corner. Finds Mason White Eagle. Mason pull-up jumper in the lane is in and out and out. Up ahead to Shaw. Ryan all the way to the basket. Blocked by White Eagle. Offense rebound by Shaw. And then Ryan's going to draw the foul and head to line for a couple of free throws. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you can rely on has become more important than ever. As a local company, Solaris sees their customers as neighbors and not just numbers. You can trust that their fiber delivers the fastest, most reliable, and most advanced internet experience in town. Visit Solaris.net. 15:33 to go. Shaw is good. 13 tonight for Ryan. 960 in the career. 36-26. Wilfert, right side for Scholl against Schlafer. Caden Anderson, left side. Wilfert in the corner to White Eagle. Hands it off to Alex Wilfert. Pull-up jumper is good. Alex had 20 in their first game. Ryan Shaw all the way and count it. Put his head down and went to the basket and drew the foul and made the basket. Weinfurter picks up his second. Shaw to the line for 1. And Shaw's and 1 is no good. Caden Anderson into the front court. 38-28, 15 minutes to go. Anderson against Lieberg, all the way to the basket, kicks out. Scholl open in the corner for 3 and buries it. Evan Scholl's got 6, a 3-pointer in each half. 41-28. Maytot left wing. 14:35 to go. Out to Schlafer. Shaw again. All the way to the basket. Up and under. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Anderson. Wilfert into the front court. Out to Caden Anderson. It was Alex Wilfert. Back out to Alex. Right side for Scholl. In the corner for Weinfurter. Down low to White Eagle. On the right block. Turns. Caden Anderson offense rebound. Hands it off to Evan Scholl. And timeout going to be taken by Assumption. 43-28, 14 minutes to go in the game. We'll be back to Auburndale after this.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
.14 minutes to go, 15-point Auburndale lead. Shaw all points of the second half so far, and he is blocked by White Eagle. Rebound taken by Mason. Weinfurter down low to Anderson. Steps through right over the front of the rim, and Caden Anderson's got two more. Nick Lieberg spins against Caden Weinfurter. Up and count it, and good. And Nick Lieberg will head to line for +1. Had a lot of and ones tonight. Had a couple of them in the first half. As Caden Weinfurter picks up his third foul. Blake Rabb back in the game for Auburndale. Nick Lieberg's and one is no good. More missed free throws by Assumption. 15-point lead. Evan Scholl up ahead to Mason White Eagle. Wilfert all the way in the lane. And it's going to be a jump ball on the drive. Wilfert inbound. Left side for Anderson. Back out to Wilfert. Down low to Caden Anderson. Caden spins right over the top and tipped around. Rebounded by Shaw. Anderson hits the floor. Shaw into the front court. Maytot over to Ryan Shaw. Back out to Frank Maytot. 13 minutes to go. Pull-up jumper. Pull-up fader by Maytot is good. On the right elbow. And it's 45-32. Rabb gets past Wiedmeyer. Gets a screen from White Eagle. Good screen and roll there, and Mason can't finish the layup, and then Nick Lieber gets fouls him. With 12:44 to go. Trayton Weber checks in for Mason White Eagle. It's a good screen and roll, just couldn't finish the layup. Left side for Weber, top of the key for Wilfert. In the lane, taken away by Nick Lieberg. Nick head down, layup good. Nick's got 10. 11-point game with 12.5 minutes to go. Blake Rabb against Jack Wiedmeyer. Wilfert gets a screen from Weber. Back over to Blake Rabb, down low to Trayton Weber. Trayton finds a cutting Alex Wilfert, up and in for Alex. .13-point game. 12 minutes to go. Wiedmeyer all the way to the basket. Jack will look for his first points tonight. Made Custom Apparel in Stevens Point provides quality decorated apparel from hometown schools and summer teams to corporate and team outings, along with promotional items and sporting goods. That's Made Custom Apparel in Stevens Point. And in and out, 1 for 2 from the line. More missed free throws again for the Royals. 12 minutes to go, 12-point lead. There's a 30-point win back in December for Auburndale. Left side for Anderson. Caden at the free throw line, hands it off to Evan Scholl. Finds the cutting Blake Rabb and finishes. Blake's first points of the night. Back to a 14-point game. Shaw with it on the right side. Goes against Rabb. Spins in the lane. Spins back to the baseline and can't finish. Tipped around. Tipped up again. Tipped. And Wilford comes away with the rebound for Auburndale. Scholl into the front court. Back out to Anderson. Rabb in the corner. Down low to Weber. Trayton in the lane. Turns and finishes. Good methodical play there by Trayton Weber, and they lead back up to 16. Schlafer getting ready to check back in for the Royals. 10:50 to go. Shaw goes baseline. Weber falls down. Finds a cutting Kate Stats in the lane. Blocked by Wilford. Stats with a rebound. Ball's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Staying with Assumption with 10:41 to go. Wisconsin River Orthopedics encourages you to stop living with the pain. Come see them and let's get you back to living your life to the fullest. For joint pain, rehabilitation, urgent care, and more, come to Wisconsin River Orthopedics in Wisconsin Rapids. Schlafer down to Shaw. Goes baseline, hands off to JT, but JT was out of bounds with 10:33 to go in the ball game. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. 10:25 to go. 16-point Auburndale lead. Yeski with it. Back out right side for Anderson. Blake Rabb in the corner. 10 minutes to go. Wilford. Rabb. Down low to Yeski. Right hand up and in. $18-point game, 9:50 to go. Just wearing them down on the offensive or on the defensive end. And JT's going to get called for the travel with 9:44 to go. Nick Lieberg back in the game. Spectrum Benefit Solutions has offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook. Get started today. Caden Anderson with it on the right side. Swings it around to Lucas Yeski against Nick Lieberg. Yeski back out to Anderson. And taken away by Stats momentarily. Trayton Weber with it. Anderson in the corner for three. Left it short, rebounded by Shaw. Shaw with the hesitation all the way to the basket. Ryan, two more, and two, and the foul. Blake Rabb's going to pick up his first foul, team foul number 5, halfway through the second half. And Shaw's and one is good. Up to 18 on the night. Up to 18 tonight for Ryan Shaw. (53-38), 9 minutes to go. Blake Rabb in the front court. Left side for Auburndale. Rabb top of the key, looking down to Wilford against Shaw. Yeski against Maytot. Hands it off to Weinferter. Back out to Wilford. Quick release three is off the mark. And rebounded by Lucas Yeski. Count it and one for Yeski. Frank Maytott doing all he could on that box out rebound to no prevail. And Frank picks up his second. And the free throw is good. Lucas having a nice night as well for Auburndale with 8:30 to go. Yeski's got 14. Lieberg spins left side, blocked by Yeski. Up ahead to Weinferter. Yeski to Wilford, down low to cutting Trayton Weber. And it's a 20-point game with 8:05 remaining. Ryan Shaw all the way to the basket, left hand off the mark. Rebounded by Weber. Rabb up to Wilford. Blake Rabb, Caden Weinferter hands it off to Alex Wilford. And they're going to call Nick Lieberg with the foul. Thank you to our game day sponsors, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, and Scott Krug Realty. As Jack Cloud will check out, they're going to let Nick play with 4 fouls and 7:51 to go. Cutting down low is Yeski. Turns, right hand, good. $7:40 to go. Yeski up to 16 tonight. Maytott all the way to the basket. Strong take for Frank is good. 60-40 with 7:25 to go. Scholl hands it off to Yeski. Lucas spins, pull-up jumper, right elbow for Scholl is off the mark, rebounded by Frank Maytott. Maytott stops and pops and finishes. Frank's got 9 tonight. 60-42, Auburndale. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. That's Mobile Link on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Evan Scholl buries a 3. He's got 11. 63-42. And Assumption back in action next Thursday. They host Marathon, who's in a battle with Newman right now. Auburndale hosts Amherst on Monday. We'll have that game for you. Spinner there by Shaw is off the mark. Auburndale Amherst on Monday. And then Auburndale hosts Loyal on Tuesday with no girls game. They can have the gym open. And then they will go to Edgar on Thursday to wrap up the season. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Weinferter 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 23-point lead, 6 minutes to go. Schlafer to Wiedmeyer, top of the key. Maytott left side. Maytott against Yeski, crosses him over, puts it in. Frank Maytott for 2 more. Coach Paul's looking for a foul. Bonked him on the head to no prevail. Right side, Yeski. Scholl over to Anderson. Caden goes baseline against Wiedmeyer. Cutting Mason White Eagle. Mason's first points of the night for Auburndale. 67-44. And Coming away with it is Yeski. A foul going to be on the floor with 5:06 to go in the ball game. Get you a score update here from Marathon. Newman out on top, 59-56. Long three for Yeski is left short. And rebound taken by Shaw. Royals have numbers. Shaw down to Maytot, left it short on the layup. And rebound taken by Caden Anderson. Hands it off to Yeski. Caden Anderson, the runner, is left short. Offense rebound, fouled and one. Foul on Wiedmeyer. And Alex Wilford will check in for Lucas Yeski. Trayton Weber in for Mason White Eagle with 4:37 to go, 69-44. Auburndale. Still 10 minutes to go in the game in Marathon. Conference title on the line over there. That was going to be out of bounds off of Ryan Shaw. Lucas Yeski with 16 points tonight. Wilford back out to Scholl. Straight on three is good. Evan Scholl having a nice night as well. He's up to 14. And it's 72-44. It has ballooned to a 28-point game. And Shaw lost it. Back out to Maytot. Down low to Shaw, knocked away by Weber. Hayden Weinferter picked up his dribble, left side, all the way to the basket. Scholl blocked by Shaw. And into the game is Tim Schmidt, along with Ian Brown. Weinferter will see most likely his night done, as well as Scholl, I should say. Clot in for Wiedmeyer with 3:53 to go. Second half, all Auburndale. It was 33-25 at halftime. A 39-point second half so far for Auburndale with 3:40 left. Down low, Schmidt, yes. The senior puts it in, Tim Schmidt. 30 points, Auburndale lead. Lieberg out to Shaw. Ryan goes baseline. Klotz, Jack for three. He is left short. Back into his hands. Right side for Lieberg. Down to Schlafer. Back out to Ryan in the corner. With 3 minutes to go. Lieberg against Schmidt. Spins. Back out to Maytot with 3 minutes left. Frank to the basket. Yes, and one. Maytot to the line for an and one. That's the fourth and one of the half. Aiden Cherney into the game for Auburndale. Alex Wilford's night most likely done. Let's go Yeski with 16. Wilford with 14. And Maytot's and one is out. Up ahead to Brown, right side for Weber. Hands it off to Cherney. Aiden dribbles it back out. Free throw line for Schmidt. Cutting his Weber, right hand, and Trayton Weber's got 6. 76-46, 2:25 to go. And Heartland Farms postgame show will wrap up the broadcast here tonight. Have an opportunity to talk to head coach Chad Weinferter and our Zaleski Sports player of the game, Lucas Yeski. Nick Lieberg out to Jack Klott. 2:10 to go. We'll have a Clover Belt girls crossover doubleheader for you tomorrow. Columbus Catholic and Cadott. Columbus Catholic and Cadott at 6 o'clock in Neelsville tomorrow, and then Neelsville and McDonald Central at 7:30 approximately. And we've also got Great Northern Conference gymnastics from Marshfield tomorrow. I think it's Great Northern or Wisconsin Valley, one of the two. There's a lot of spread out schools in that conference. And Lieberg 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Only 4 Royals have scored tonight. Maytott, Shaw, 5. Wiedmeyer, Schlafer, and Lieberg. Anderson all the way. He gets fouled. Caden Anderson will head to the line for a couple more free throws. Mason Rachu will check in, as well as Mason Meissner. Caden Anderson's free throw is good. Lieberg will see his nights come to an end. Nick finishes with 12 for Assumption. Anderson 1 for 2 from the line. Rebounded by Kate Stats with 1:50 to go in this one. And more whistles. And JT will head to the line for bonus free throws. Owen Hagen into the game for Assumption, number 12. And as mentioned, Mason Meissner in for Caden Anderson, who finished with 8 tonight. Schlafer's first free throw was good, earns the bonus. And 2 for 2 for JT. Frank Maytott finishes with 13 tonight, along with Nick Lieberg's 12. And he's going to get called for the travel. That was Aiden Cherney. 95 seconds to go in this one. 77-50 Auburndale. Hagen to Stats. Hands it off to Shaw. Left side for JT for 3. Schlafer buries at 3. He's got 9 tonight. Aiden Cherney across the timeline with 1:10 to go. And Coach Paltz will bring in Manny Schultz, Chase Lieberg, and Ron Board. There's a pull-up jumper, 2 for Ian Brown. Shaw all the way to the basket. Off the mark, rebounded by Cherney. 40 seconds left. Brown with it in the corner for Meissner. Cherney down low to Schmidt. And 2 more for Tim Schmidt. 10 players have scored for Auburndale tonight. Owen Hagen's going to get turned over on a jump ball. Lieberg, Schultz, and Board into the game for Stats, Klott, and Shaw. Ryan Shaw tonight finishes with 17 points. Kate Stats did not score, and Jack Klott did not score. 81-53. Again, it was 33 to 25 at halftime. Nearly a 50-point second half. Holy cow. Auburndale wins at 81-53. We'll have our Heartland Farms postgame show when we get back on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Don't let pain or mobility issues keep you from enjoying life. Let our physical therapy doctors and our staff at Roberts Physical Therapy help you recover your ability to move easily and live free of aches and pains, providing effective individual treatment plans. Whether you're experiencing problems with balance and mobility, you're experiencing pain in your low back, or you're dealing with any other physical challenges, we'll take care of you. For more information on how we can service your needs, contact us today.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Should be good? All right. Welcome back to Auburndale High School. The Auburndale Eagles pick up an 81-53 win over the Assumption Royals here with Auburndale head coach Chad Weinberger. Coach, a very physical game tonight expected from an Assumption team. Just talk about coming out in the second half, nearly a 50-point second half.
Yeah, we talked about halftime being a little bit tougher. I thought there were some rebounds we should have had, that little bumps, that it was just the way it was, and we got to be a little tougher. And then we talked about getting the ball inside a little bit more. And, you got Lucas as player of the game here, and I thought Luke did a great job of finishing in there, and he's probably our biggest, most physical kid. So I thought the guys did a great job. I thought our ball movement was great in the second half. Fantastic.
I looked at the schedule coming into tonight. A lot of teams before the postseason kind of lull into the final week. You guys have 3 games next week, including 2 home games. What are you guys going to take from those 3 games heading into the postseason?
Well, it just kind of a quirk in the schedule. The last 2 weeks we've only had 1 game each, so I'm sure the boys will enjoy playing games rather than practicing.
Perfect. Thanks, Coach. See you next week. Bringing our Celestia Sports player of the game, Lucas Yeski. Lucas with 16 points tonight, another big conference win for the Auburndale Eagles. What was working for you tonight?
Well, in the first half, we talked about rebounding the ball better. And I think the second half, we kind of created more opportunities by getting a little offensive rebound game going, and we were able to capitalize off that, and that was good.
A very physical game. You would expect it. Nothing less than a physical game against Assumption. What did you guys do differently, I guess, scoring nearly 50 points in the second half?
I think we just got better looks at shots. We got the inside game going a little bit more. Threes were falling second half, which was good. Yeah. So, yeah, it just feels good.
3 games next week. Just talked to Coach about it. You had about a game in 10 days or 2 weeks. Now you have 3 games next week before the playoffs. What do you guys got to do to finish the season strong before the playoffs?
We just got to lock in mentally, come ready to practice every day, use every opportunity we can get, and get better going in the final stretch.
All right, we're going to put you in the house, all right? I'll get out of the way here.
I'm Lucas Yeski, and I'm in the house.
Thanks, Lucas. Thank you. With that, we're going to sign things off here from Auburndale High School. 81-53 Auburndale over Assumption here tonight. Again, we got 2 girls Clover Bell crossover games for you tomorrow night in Neelsville. We'll also have gymnastics at 10 o'clock in Marshfield. For Sydney Seavey, this is Steve A signing off. Have a great night, everyone. We'll talk to you again next time on Celestia Sports.